Season 3 is about the craft, the tools around the language, and it starts with the moment a folder of code becomes a library. Today we build one from scratch, a slug-maker, the thing that turns a blog title into a clean URL. We'll give it a name, a boundary, and a home. Here's the program I want to be able to write. It imports a library called text_slug and uses it on 2 strings. Run it, and kaappi says, no, library not found, text.slug. Fair enough, it doesn't exist yet. 2, the error already tells you kaappi knows exactly what it's looking for. Because the name is the address, a library called text_slug lives in a file called text/slug.sld, and kaappi searches the current directory, then a lib folder, then anything you add with --lib-path. So we make the folders, lib, text, and write the library. Define library takes 4 things: the name, the imports, the exports, and the code. We export exactly one procedure, slugify. There's also a little helper in there, keep question, and notice, we are deliberately not exporting it. The logic is our named let from season 1. Walk the characters, keep letters and digits, collapse everything else into single dashes. No flags, no configuration. The import just resolves now because the file is where the name says it should be. Hello world becomes hello world, almost. Look at the tail. That exclamation mark at the end still bought us a dash. The fix is one more private helper. Trim the dash on the way out, right where the character list turns back into a string. Run it again. Hello world, clean. And the tagline slugs down to R7RS, scheme, brood and zig. If watching that bug appear made you nervous, good instinct. Next episode, this library gets a real test suite. Now, about keep. It's real code, it runs every time slugify does, but it's not in the export list, so from outside the library, it simply does not exist. Undefined variable. Kaappi even offers a guess at what you meant. Sorry, no, that's the boundary. The export list is the whole interface, and everything else stays yours to change. One more file turns this folder into a package, kaappi.pkg, a name and a version. And now look at the shape. A lib folder with a library, a manifest, tests coming next episode. That is exactly the layout of every kaappi library on the shelf. JSON, HTTP, SQLite, the ones Thottam installs. Yours is the same species. Push it to a repo, and Thottam can install it by URL, exactly like episode 7 last season. So that's a library, a name that's an address, an export list that's a promise, and a folder shape the whole ecosystem shares. Next time we make it trustworthy, kaappi test, and a suite that would have caught that trailing dash before we ever saw it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more kaappi.